as a little boy. It's taken him away from home, crisscrossing the country. A pursuit that's known absolute failure and now glory as America's best. A world away in St. Petersburg, Russia, the dream lives with no less passion in the heart of Olympic champion Alexei Urmanov. His countryman, Ilya Kulik, a 17-year-old boy, wields the confidence and power of an old soul. Francis Philippe Candelorou's raw emotions have captured his country's heart, but never a world championship. And the man who currently wears that crown, Canada's Elvis Stojko, skating's greatest athlete, now faces his greatest challenge. Is his dream strong enough to overcome injury? This is expected to be her year, Frances Surya-Bonaly. Her power has revolutionized women's skating, but she has known disappointment before. Last year, refusing her medal when her world championship dream fell short. Nicole Bobek has known struggle as well. She has not yet succeeded on the world stage. Now, Nicole wears America's crown as this country's best. Will that be enough? And nowhere in skating do the winds of change blow stronger than in pairs. What will that mean for Americans Jenny Mino and Todd Sand? Hello everyone, I'm Greg Gumbel. Welcome to our preview of the World Figure Skating Championships. We come to you from Detroit today, from the Detroit Skating Club, because it is home to the two newly crowned U.S. figure skating champions, Todd Eldredge and Nicole Bobek. You will meet both of them today, and with them, we will review the recently completed European Championships. We will also preview the World Figure Skating Championships, which will come your way here on NBC in 3 nights of primetime telecasts beginning on March the 10th. I'm joined by our figure skating expert analyst, Sandra Bezic. Sandra, there's been such a boom in the sport of figure skating. Where do the worlds fit in?
Well, Greg, it has been confusing, but the World Championships is the most important event for the amateur skater. It's what they work for all year. It's where we see future Olympians. And it's also, generally speaking, where we see the technical envelope.
Usually rainy European winter, Germany's Rhineland retains images of beauty. It's a place where people quietly go about their business and conduct themselves within the framework of history. In the heart of continental Europe, there remains an aura of freshness and simplicity. But after dark, it's time for the place to come alive. Never far from the world of sports and the pursuit of championships by talented athletes. Surya-Bonaly of France has ruled as European skate queen 4 consecutive years. She's back for another try and aiming for world gold as well. Last year, Shishkova and Naumov reached the highest position on the world podium. They'll defend their European pairs crown as well in Germany. The eyes of the figure skating world are trained upon Dortmund. The athletes are primed, and the electronic media will unveil their search for European honors. As CBC Sports begins the 1995 glide to the world titles with the European Figure Skating Championships. And now, here is your host, Chris Cuthbert.
The city of Dortmund in the industrial heartland of Germany has played host to 2 World Figure Skating Championships. It's the home of Marina Kielman, who trains at the practice facility at Westfalen, Holland. And this week, the sold-out rink is home to the 1995 European Figure Skating Championships. Hi, everybody, and welcome to a special prime-time edition of the 95 Europeans. 1 hour of skating tonight as we begin to set the stage for the World Championships next month in Birmingham, England. Tonight, ladies in pairs, and right now on warm-up is Surya-Bonaly, looking for her 5th consecutive European Championship, still in quest for her first world title. And in pairs, the world champions Evgenia Shishkova and Vadim Naumov are here with a very strong field to defeat. Now, speaking of pairs, let's go up to our broadcast location and join my partners, Barb Underhill and Paul Martini.
Well, thanks, Chris. Barb, it's great to be back at these European Figure Skating Championships. And of all four disciplines, I'd have to say the only one that has a clear-cut favorite would be the ladies' event with Saria Bonali. After the short program, she finds herself in second position, a good spot to be in to continue that string of consecutive victories here that Chris talked about. There's been a surprise, and that would be the Russian skaters, as Olga Markova is currently leading, and her teammate Maria Berdskaya is sitting third. For the German fans here, their only hope for a medal lies with Tanya Shevchenko. She's currently in fourth place after the short, as the hometown girl from Dortmund, Marina Kielman, had a disappointing performance and finds herself in 13th position. But Barb, if there's a favorite here in the ladies, that's not the case in the pairs events.
Well, you would think with the defending world champion Shishkova and Naumov here that there would be a favorite, but they've had a very, very difficult year, and they are simply not looking like world champions. It's the first time since I can remember that the Russians are not dominating this event. Now, there's been some key retirements after last season, and this has left this title up for grabs. Now, the Czech team of Kavarakova and Novotny are leading after the short. They had a superb program, but you can't count out the hometown favorite, Watko Stoyer, who also are skating better than ever. Chris?
Well, Barb, while the final group of ladies continue on warm-up, let's look back to the pairs competition, and here's how they stood after the short program. The leaders, Kavarakova Novotny, Watko Stoyer of Germany in second place, ahead of two Russian teams, and Bereznaya Shlikov.
The number one Russian team in pairs, Evgenia Shishkova and Vadim Naumov, the defending world champions in pairs. As they step onto the ice for their long program here, they stand number 3 in the competition.
Although Shishkova and Naumov are defending world champions, the top 3 pairs here are technically outstanding, and therefore there is no clear favorite.
And would appear to be off to a good start. Talked about how dominant Russians have been in this competition, Sandra. They have been that over a number of years.
The Russians have won every year since 1984, and in this event, although Shishkova and Naumov are third after the short, whoever wins the free program wins. jump, trick after trick. However, to me, the program seems extremely emotionally flat. I spoke too soon. Their first error on relatively easy moves.
Both call St. Petersburg, Russia, their home, where training conditions and facilities are somewhat less than ideal, and have had to travel to the training center in Moscow to do a good deal of their work.
Almost too perfect. It's very concise, very clean, almost a little boring.
Sterile. Like nothing really emotional about it. Just very, as you say, very crisp, very clean, but not much in terms of the emotions department. But we're certainly going to need to see something, I think, more dynamic in this skate to win this championship. And here we see their side-by-side double Lutzes. She drops her right side right on the takeoff, puts herself on a severe angle. There's no way she's going to hang on to that landing. Right back up into the side-by-side double sow, but the unison at this point is gone. Pretty tough to get back on.
Evgenia and her coach, Ludmila Belikova, the technical marks from 5.6 up to a 5.8 from the Russian judge. This team bronze medalist 3 times at the Europeans, last year a silver medalist.
Technically, the skate was very, very strong. They really only had the one error on the double Lutz. I think it's artistically where it was lacking.
Third after the short program, so if they win the long program, they will win their first European gold medal. And here come the presentation marks, up to a 5.9 from the French judge, and so far first place ordinals from all 9 judges for the defending world champion Shyshkova Naumov.